beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to another All Signs. Your cards are kind of a lot today. All Signs, too early. Love tarot reading. All Signs, love reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, All Signs, love messages reading. I'm channeling for you in August 2023, and of course you can be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because all readings here at the Tarot Closet are timeless readings and meant for you, well, when they find you, when you find them. So welcome. I'm really glad you found your way here today. We're going to look quickly here at the deck. Look at this. It's the Two of Cups and it's the King of Swords. It's Venus and Cancer energy, King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury energy. So somebody here is really thinking, look at this horse, pushing obstacles out of the way. Humility, that's apologetic energy, staring down this sword, the transactional energy. Gemini and Mercury, it's communication. This is somebody making a decision to move forward, and this is your person here. Look at that. Still a lot of energy of love between the two of you. It's Venus, of course, the planet of love, and it's Cancer. So already off the bat, we see that somebody wants to reach out here. There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of humility, and it's communication. They're thinking about it, and I feel that they're thinking about sending a message. So let's see if it's coming, what's coming back in. Oh yeah, look at that. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so I wasn't quite ready, but that's how the reading goes. The reading is ready. I'm going to get one more cut deck here. I just want to remind you before we continue that down below in the description you will find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person. My throat chakra just started to go bonkers. Can you hear that? Gemini and Virgo, that's the King of Swords. Somebody's trying to come in here. Somebody's trying to send you a message. But let me finish here. I have a few more things to say. So all zodiac signs are down there. Also, more messages from your person. All Signs Love Tarot readings. I think that's what I'm calling the playlist. Love messages. Anyway, it's down below. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and in-depth twin flame readings. So feel free to check those out. And by the way, welcome if you're here in real time in August 2023. But welcome again if you're here much later, because months or years. Readings are timeless. They're meant for you when you're ready for your reading. This is a fated connection. You're here when you're meant to be here. It means there is a message for you. So welcome. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what is for you and let the rest go. And before we continue here, I would love it if you took the time today to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This helps my channel so much more than I can say. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. Let's continue on here. But quickly, the Three of Wands, it's the Sun in Aries, and this is an energy of movement. It's what we literally see here, and it's via communication. Look at the kitty here is trying to get this messenger. So this is a message I feel like you are waiting for. And this is somebody who's been thinking about it for a long time. Look here is that the crow here blocking the sun. Of course, it's the Three of Wands. It is the Sun in Aries. That's the sun there, and that's the outcome. It's the successful outcome. And it's also the crown chakra, and it's finding this solution. So they're still thinking about what that is. Look what's on top of the wands. It's the energy of love. It's the fastest energy. It's the wands. They're poppies here. It's somebody wants to come in. There's definitely an apology coming through here in a message. What else is coming through? Because again, it's a card of movement, so it can literally be distance between you and somebody traveling to you physically. But it's also about physical, it's about travel in general. And for me, already we see that it's involving a message. Mercury oftentimes is about reading and writing. And that's probably pretty archaic for most of you, unless this is somebody in your life that you're able to see and receive a handwritten message from. it's still a message coming through here. And you can see somebody's off in the distance. Look, it's a desert energy. It's dry. Sun is setting here. You can see it already starting to glow, but looking way off into the distance, into these mountains. Is it challenging for somebody ego-wise, physically? What's going on that they're just kind of sitting there thinking about it? Look what they're holding. It's the Hierophant. It's divine masculine energy, of course, and it's Taurus energy, major arcana. It's a card of commitment. It's a long-term energy. It's slow-moving. For some of you, that might mean legal. It might mean a marriage, whether it was you're in it, separated from it, it was on the table, or it was an energy that was something you had hoped for. Either way, we see that there are issues in this connection. It's already clear. No contact and or in separation. Maybe both or one or the other. For sure, a lot of you, there is a distance here. You can see it. And an emotional distance. Look at this little kitty here in the background. The thing about the Hierophant is oftentimes it tells us that there are maybe other people in somebody's head or in their life that has placed some expectations on them. So whether that's you or it's somebody else entirely, third parties really, but that can be location, again, family of origin, cultural and or religious differences. But it's telling us that this needs some repair work. It's just really clear. Look, there are the roses here in the Hierophant as well. And I believe it's representing really the two of you and the love here. So it is still here, but we see that it's in trouble. They're holding the key. So it's wanting, it's in trouble. Look, it's the Four of Wands wanting to come in reverse. And this is where their energy is the strongest. Your person, your specific person, your someone. Somebody may have moved out of a dwelling, a city, state, country. It's not going to be for everybody because it's really, for me, this is about leaving the connection. And there can have been some arguments here. It's Venus and Aries energy. But we also see that they want to communicate and they're trying to find a solution here. And you can see that that's going to involve some healing. The key is here. The little kitty's holding it, actually looking a little bit depleted. This kitty looks, like it's time. There's a depletion energy coming through. I'm going to move the energy. And should we end up in a bottoms up again, we will, but that's not what I'm hearing now. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the King of Swords. It came back. Look at that in its catty corner, right with the Knight of Swords. Wait a second here. I just realized that. I was calling this the King of Swords in the reading. So if you're still here, you know that. It's the Knight of Swords. It's still moving forward. Libra and Mercury energy. And that's Libra. I'm not going to give you a finger here, but look, it's showing the Six of Cups in reverse. I don't love that. Libra is connected to our infinity symbol here. For some of you, this is twin flame energy. It's not for everybody because this is also connected to balance and the lack of balance here. Communication, truth. It's really very, very clear. And the Knight of Swords is the Libra and Mercury energy, and that's the communication here. And it has not changed, the reading. Even my brain computing this as as the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is here. We see it. There's the sword. There's the energy of the crown chakra, finding a solution through communication here. And again, it's Gemini, which is all about communication, and Mercury, which of course is the ruling planet for Gemini, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And they're moving forward here, communicating with the truth. This is coming with the truth. What happened in this connection? Because we see that in the Four of Wands. The Queen of Swords. There's the truth. Yeah. Okay. So this was somebody who was lying. It's judgment right here in the Four of Wands. Somebody who made a bad decision. It's judgment in reverse. It's Archangel Gabriel. The angel for messages. Herald of visions. They were making a bad decision. Dishonest. There has been some denial here too. This is somebody who really was, maybe you even cornered and wasn't being honest, but it caused damage. You can see it. It literally put this connection in the Four of Wands, at the very least, played a really big part in it. It's a major arcana here. Pluto energy, you're both here. So there's still some of that, I want to say dark energy, in terms of just things not being balanced. They haven't come with the truth yet. They haven't. Maybe you know the truth already. Maybe you don't. But we can see that it is coming. It's the Queen of Swords in the upright. It's more Libra energy. And it's Libra ruled by Venus, the planet of love. There's the sword. That's total honesty, the transactional energy. It's clarity in relationships here. Look, the dove is flying in here with the wings wide open. Love and peace. The crown chakra, the sun behind. The source, God, goddess. The universe, the divine. This kitty is on a very posh little sofa. Hearing, listening. Getting the message that they need to be honest here. That is what is going to be healing this connection. That's the key, literally, to this healing, is being honest. It's really, really, really very clear. And the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And yeah, I just realized that. Look, the Queen of Swords is looking right over at the King of Swords. So you're both here, I feel, ready to communicate. But there has been a lot of conflicting energy. This is the truth that you have been waiting for. This is the communication. This is the contact. It's a really necessary message. It might not be an easy conversation. Do I feel that they're still in some of the judgment energy? Because we see that the lotus here is also in reverse. The healing has not, look at the yin yang energy here. Archangel Gabriel. The healing has not begun, I feel. But it's catty corner here to the Hierophant. And we see that you're both wanting to communicate in regard to what happened here. This knight moving right in and thinking, my brain saying it was the King of Swords. Funny, because yeah, it did come back. And right here below our Knight of Swords is the Wheel of Fortune, telling us that there is a turning point in this connection. This is a new beginning. It's healing. It's feeling like you can trust somebody, because that has been, the trust has really been broken here. And it's a conversation that literally has to happen, and it might be beginning or even just be in a message. You know, it might just be back and forth messages here. There's not a lot of indication that there is seeing each other in person, but it could be. We do see that in the Three of Wands. And it's the divine timing, communication and growth, communication, humility, apologetic energy, communication, healing energy here. Why? Because the judgment was in reverse. This is somebody who made a really dumb decision. Was the decision leaving a dwelling, city, state, country, the connection? Yeah. And why? What is around that? Were there third parties? Third parties can be romantic, but it can also be family of origin, somebody in somebody's head. Fear also of that level of commitment. Whatever the case is, I know it's clear that there has been some dishonesty here. It's somebody who's been in denial and they're coming out of it. This is communication coming, and the Five of Wands in reverse is also telling us that. It's Saturn and Libra energy, and this is solving the problems here. It's telling us that these problems are needing to be solved, and that there will be a victory in that. It's successfully solved, I want to say. restoring balance and harmony. And where's that going to lead everybody? So the decision here, look, it's turning into bottoms up today. Oh yeah, look. So it's the Two of Pentacles needing to make that decision to come here with the truth. And what is that other pentacle? Is it another romantic? Is it romantic involvement? Is it family of origin? Is it somebody committed to something within their life, work, cultural, religious differences, a place? Whatever the case is, it's making that decision here. Look, to come and make the peace. It's all over the poppies here. And that's getting into the Ten of Cups. Look at this. You're both here. This is a new beginning. This is the potential still here. And this is obviously what's on the Three of Wands mind, the Queen of Swords mind, the truth and what happened, the truth about that. The King of Swords communicating that. And the Hierophant here validating that. Were you in the Ten of Cups? Building a life together. For some of you, a family. And you know, a family is not always what we think of traditional. You know, what is a family to you? Blending families, introducing families. Were you in there, or were you heading there, or was it still on the table and it was disconnected? Well, we see here that it's back on the table, and it's what's being communicated, that there is still hope here. It's the Ten of Cups again. It's a really beautiful energy. It's Mars and Pisces energy. It's a very emotional energy, and there's a lot of love here and a lot of friendship. Look at the cup here coming in with the 10th cup, of course, right above both of you. The roses on each side. And look what it's going to take for that to happen, because we see them overcoming these obstacles. You know, this is the Judgment. It's a major arcana, so it's not so easy to upright that. The minor arcanas are day-to-day energy, but we also can see that that is happening, that this is what they're coming out of here, and it's why. They made a really stupid decision and it broke up this connection. We can see that, but it's back on the table. It's a whole new cycle here. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's a turning point in this connection. There's the Hamza there as well. And look, they're spinning the Wheel of Fortune, which also looks like it's, well, yeah, the sun there, the source coming through. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. Also, the crown chakra and finding a solution. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius here don't love change. So what is it facing up to this Judgment energy? Yeah, I do feel that it is, because this is somebody who is coming unstuck to do that. We see that in the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy, and this is the new hope coming in, because look, somebody put themselves here under and was not, they just pulled this card down. We're going to look at that. Was not communicating, was indecisive, was not really doing anything. It's been a very strong period of uncertainty. There have been power struggles here. So this is where they put themselves. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. It's kind of self-imposed, and this is the separation. Most importantly, that Gemini energy for me is the separation and communication, and we see that that is what is opening up here. So for some of you, that may be only what you're coming back together to do is talk, but it can be a lot more, because we also see here that the Ten of Cups is back on the table for you, because it was clearly here on some level, whether you were in it, working toward it, or it was still a possibility. It's back. The Eight of Swords here, look. Oh yeah, coming unstuck. They've been thinking for a long time here in the King of Swords and the Three of Wands what they want to say, and the Knight is on the move. This horse is full of humility. It's apologetic energy. The making peace energy is everywhere here today, because we also see that was not peaceful in the Four of Wands. There were some arguments for some of you here as this was happening. This horse is deadpan here, looking at that sword. It's transactional, it's clarity, it's truth. We know that already. Really, really, very, very strong. And pushing through obstacles. It's an unbreakable kind of energy. It's somebody who's really, I feel, they're coming in here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. It's the end of a cycle. It's the completion of a cycle, and it's ready. It's a new one. It's renewal. The Hangman here tells us more of what we already know. It's Pisces energy, of course. It's a major arcana, and it's working things out. Look, there is the source. That's the crown chakra. That's finding the solution here. So has your person been stuck in the Eight of Swords and hanging out on the Hangman for a while? I think so, yeah. And we can see that they're still in the Hangman, so it's not a really fast energy. But we can also see what's going on in their head, you know, from day to day here. And it really is reliant also on this decision here in the Two of Pentacles. And is it somebody that was maybe playing some games? Possibly, you know, we see this little kitty here playing with these mice, not able to make a decision. And that for me is also tied to whatever third parties are here also in the Hierophant. So whether there is another commitment romantically, or it's family of origin, or it's just it's going to change somebody's life. You can see that, you know, they've been farting around, as my mom says, and that's translation for taking their time. But they're here, things are being worked out, and we also see that in the Five of Wands in reverse. But right now, look, it's the Three of Pentacles. The communication right now, as I channel for you, still isn't here, but we also see it coming. It's Mars in Capricorn energy. And this is a collaborative energy. You know, in order to get, look, for these kitties to get into this open window, this opening, look, there is the yin-yang energy. The balancing of the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, so that everybody's on the same page and communicating to get in here. Everybody needs to be, like, this kitty's just looking here, you know, off, not really doing anything. And we see this in reverse. So it's the lack of communication here. That seems to be a really, really big theme in your reading today. It's the Two of Cups. Didn't we see this? I think we saw this. Maybe we didn't, and I'm imagining it. Anyway, it's Venus in Cancer energy. I feel like we saw it. It's the decision. It's an emotional decision. You're still connected. You still love each other. For some of you, this is your twin flame. Again, it's not for everyone, but it is here. It's also soulmate energy. And it can be that somebody really wants to come in here and has a proposal. It can be marriage. It's pretty big. We do see the Ten of Cups. We see the Hierophant. We see the communication opening up here, the obstacles moving out of the way. But of course, everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. And if somebody just keeps on, stays in this spinning Three of Pentacles and wants to communicate, doesn't want to communicate, you know, it's going to affect what's going on. We see here, we see that they have been they've been in denial here, but we also see that they want this healing, and we see that things are changing, but we're waiting for I feel, for everybody to get out of the Hangman energy, because there is an element too, you know, with the Queen of Swords too and the King of Swords, of kind of waiting for the other person to write. There is a power struggle here, because nobody's really left. You both still love each other, and this is making that decision. Look, both of you putting your hand, it's like an equal balance here. I mean, it's the two. That's what that is. It's balance. It's duality. It's the partnership. It's doing it together. The transformational energy, having the courage. I mean, look at that. The guided connection, making the peace. The cups here, really strong twin flame energy for those of you, again, on a twin flame journey. It's not for everybody, but they're on fire, the cups. Nobody's left the connection, but you're both waiting for each other. I feel really strong. Strength, energy, strength card. I want to say Leo and the source. There's there's a strong chemistry between you. And sometimes I feel like it's feeling like that overwhelms you both. So there's an energy of wanting things to move, but it's just kind of dragging on because nobody's really giving in. But somebody here is going to be giving in. I feel like it's your person here. They've been in denial, but you see they're working on moving these obstacles, and you can see that a lot of that is to come here. Well, yeah, to come here with the truth. Right here with the Ten of Cups. This is your overall energy, and it's bringing in the world in reverse. So it's telling us really what we already know, that there are delays. This is not finished, but there are delays in getting to where you're wanting to go in this connection. For some of you, I don't really feel like anybody's leaving here. It's just not moving right now, but it will be. You can see that. And what is that goal that you're wanting to reach? Well, to get back either into the Ten of Cups or put it back on the table, pun intended, moving toward that. It's just everybody's here in the Hangman energy, but we see in the Wheel of Fortune, somebody's afraid to change. Again, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy don't really like change. And we see that also in the Judgment. Is this involving distance for some of you? Cultural, religious differences, maybe, but also, yeah, there's a strong external influence here in the Hierophant, you know, the expectations, conformity. There's the star here. Look, it's going right. It's kind of flying across the world, the divine timing, communication, growth, soulmate energy. Yeah, look, the biggest wish energy here. Fated connection, completion. For some of you, it really is distance too, because it can come through some immigration energy. You know, it's somebody not being able to come or not coming. You know, it's the physical travel energy, planes, trains, automobiles, but also just the energy of movement and the connection. We see that they want to, and it's connected right here with the Ten of Cups, and they want to come with the truth. So do I feel like it's happening? I do, because I don't feel like this is complete. And I also feel like it's more about getting back or getting to the Ten of Cups than ending everything. But there's a lot of obstacles in this connection. And if you are in a twin flame journey, yeah, we already know what that is. You can see that in the Hierophant here. It's somebody's in another connection. And you don't have to be on a twin flame journey for that energy, but it is quite strong. But you obviously love each other here. Okay. So the World card was sliding off, and I want to show you what's here. It's the Five of Pentacles. And this is Mercury and Taurus energy, and it's the sadness of not communicating. It's the sadness in being separated. It's the loss. Of course, it's the Pentacle energy. It's the commitment energy, the relationship, and it's the Five of Pentacles connecting us to the throat chakra. It's not communicating is really not feeling good for anybody, but we see that that's changing here. It's just not right this minute because you've been both waiting for the other to write, but I do feel that they're coming. It's just a matter of when. And where are you going to be? Look, there goes the camera. I never know when it ends, so I'm just going to go over a little bit of what I said. This Fool here, you know, look, waiting, a crocodile sort of in wait. And I need to look under the deck because it's showing itself. It's the Page of Pentacles, okay. And it's in reverse. Yeah, there's the breakup energy here, but it's also showing us that somebody has been immature. It can be tied to age, but it doesn't mean that it is. But this kitty here, here's the healing, the lotus flower, but it's really taking a chance, not wanting to be hurt again because the crocodile is still here. I mean, the kitty can't really go back. There's a fox there. So the only way to go is to move forward, and it's taking a chance. It's either healing or not even going there for fear of being hurt. Yeah. So we saw this. We're going to keep it here. I want to bring in some oracle today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. The abundant universe will provide. It's the new beginning. It's the Wheel of Fortune. That's the new cycle. It's the potential here. It's the Ten of Cups. Look, it's coming here right below the Two of Cups. This is also yours. Spirit has your back. It's also coming to a 5, and that's change. That's also the truth. Take a leap of faith. That's the Fool energy. It came in reverse. It's like the Fool spinning, really. It's an indecisive energy, and I see that. We see it in the Hangman. It's nobody really making a move. It's indecisive. It's uncertain. But we see you both want to talk, and eventually somebody's making that move. I feel like it's your person. Maybe it's going to be you, but we see the lack of communication is still here. This is the Fool spinning for me. Of course, this is a 30 that's coming to a 3. The divine timing, communication, growth, expressing yourself. And again, it's spinning around. So it's everybody's thinking about it. You love them, they love you, thinking about the decision here. It's not complete. We see that in the World card in reverse. And didn't I feel like we saw the Six of Cups. And that's being afraid to take this chance. Yeah. For fear of being hurt here. It's in reverse. The grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. For me, this is strong today in the Full energy, that is what's happening with, I feel, your person coming in to communicate. But where are things going from there? You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. The future is not fixed. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. I love this energy. Look, it's the 11. It's the new beginning. It's a master number. It's both of you. It's coming to a 2. Again, it's the partnership. It's the balance. It's quite literally coming out of the dark here. And that's the isolation. That's the lack of communication. The butterfly has arrived from the cocoon, I want to say. It's in reverse. It's really more of the energy of this, the Fool and the grasshopper spirit kind of spinning here of being afraid to take that leap of faith, but both wanting to. So somebody is going to give in here eventually. I do feel that it's your person, but maybe that's you. We see the Wheel of Fortune here, that there is still potential here, but it's an opportunity. You know, there has to be a particular moment. So that is, for me, that's coming through strongly in a message, that's how it's beginning. But maybe some of you will see each other. And even at an event, you can see that in the Ten of Cups as well. It's a matter of time for me. I'm keeping this here because that 11, it's always an 11 here. And we see it's just a matter of time. It's a spinner. Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. I long for you. Please forgive me. I am in you, and you in me. It's the Two of Cups energy. I dream about a future with you. That's the Ten of Cups. So some of you may not have been there yet, but it was on the table, you know. But some of you were there. I'm making a plan to come to you. It's the Knight of Swords. It's the King of Swords as well. It's the Queen of Swords. It's the Wheel of Fortune, spinning that Wheel of Fortune. It's the Fool's journey, getting in here and wanting to start over. It feels scary. Like there's some fear here around that. It's really, there's a lot of the spinning energy, you know, here in your reading today, and that's the indecisive energy, which we see validated here in the Hangman energy. But you still love each other, and there's still a decision here. And you know, you both have your paws on the heart. You're still connected. I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. I love you. It's the Two of Cups. When you know, you know. Serendipity. Are you thinking about me? So there's a question there. I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. Are you thinking about me? I love you. 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 That is really, 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 really clear. Our flame of love will burn forever. Look at that. This is, didn't we see the Six of Cups? I think we did, or I'm imagining it, but we saw it in the reverse. So things are needing to change here, but I feel that spinning because there is an energy of it, of your person energy, you know. For some of you, that is your twin flame, past life energy, but it's also soulmate energy, and it can be someone that you have known forever, or you just feel like you have, you know, you just meet and you just know. When you know, you know. That's what this is. You just know that you were meant to meet. It was fated. You were destined to meet, that you're playing a big part in each other's lives. You already have. There's more to come. It's that feeling. It's not working now. We can see it. And there is ego, but I think it's more than that. But you both love each other. You still love each other. I'm still checking up on you. That's the Page of Swords energy. I'm so sorry. That's it. Okay, so that's how that went today. Let's see what your last, oh, there's one extra. The moment I saw you, I just knew. When you know, you know. Yeah, that's more of that energy. I think I need to stop trying to straighten these cards. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. This is the I love you. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Is that the truth? Because the Queen of Swords is kind of covered here. I was looking over at the King as well, but kind of hearing, you know. And again, there is a power struggle here. There's conflicting energy. You can see it. And there may have been some arguments. We see that also in the Four of Wands in reverse. But we see that there's a turning point coming and that you still love each other. But there are some obstacles and challenges still, but we see them being overcome in the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, the truth, the Queen of Swords. They're not going to be hidden forever. It's hard to face the truth. What are the obstacles here? Is it within that Hierophant energy? Other connections, family of origin, cultural, religious differences? Because they're trying to overcome them. You can literally see it here. Beautiful souls, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. I always feel so pathetic, but watching readings and sharing and liking them, subscribing to the channel really helps the channel so much. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm sending you all kinds of love and light on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye for now.